Hey guys, it's Guy389 here, and welcome back. It's been a long time since the last time I recorded for my channel. It's kind of like putting on an old suit you never have the occasion to wear. If you get that reference, then good for you. Anyways, we're getting pretty close to the end of this series, and I thought I'd actually, close it off, because I do like completing series, like the entirety of a series. I know it doesn't always happen. There are a lot of series that I've left hanging. Most of the time just because, no one was watching them. But, I know some people were watching this series, so I think I should, do it the honor of actually, finishing it off. Just, closing the series off, defeating the End Dragon, and moving on to the next series. So for this one, I'm going to do another talk while I dig video, because I kind of do have topics, themes I need to talk about. So one of them's 389 Gaming. I've been liking the hell out of my new channel with my brother Kyler389, and I've noticed that at least some of you guys have gone over there and checked it out, and I would like to recommend the rest of you to go check it out. I'll try to remember to post the link in the description below, but it's not hard to find. It's 389 Gaming. Not difficult to find it, to figure it out, to know where to go. So that should all resolve itself. But in case you guys didn't know, started a new channel. Me and my brother Kyler389 started a channel, and it's been going super well. I don't really have any complaints about it. We've gotten to, it's not like a huge number. We've gotten to 60 subscribers within the first few weeks that we've been doing it. And, we've been pretty consistent. We haven't been able to post videos every day, mainly because I just have not had time to record for it, because there's an additional requirement when you're recording with someone else that you both have to record at the same time. So what usually happens is I'll run out of videos to upload, and then we'll have to wait until we have time to actually record together. And then we'll record, sometimes we'll record a ton of videos, like 10 videos in one night, and fill up my entire hard drive. Which is one of the reasons, and I don't think the video's gone up yet, but me and Kyle did an unboxing video that he has yet to render and upload, and because that one's on his side, that one's on his phone, so there's nothing I can do about it. I can't manually edit it and upload it. It's on his phone, so I have to wait until he has time in his schedule to get it done, and he's been hard at work with the Nexus V2. Which I hope you guys have checked out. It's gone live now, as far as I understand. I believe that happened... Oh, this is going up on Sunday, so I believe that happened on Friday. Friday the 24th? Is that what it... Friday the 24th? Yeah, I think that was it. So I believe that is when that went live. We are finding a crap ton of coal, which is great for experience, but it's not what we're looking for. I dug straight down. I know. I did it. I did that. You saw it. I did it. I won. I conquered. I did not fall in lava. Now, to get back on topic, I'm going to try to start uploading here again. Now, the main reason that I stopped doing it was because my hard drive was full every time I recorded for 389 Gaming. And, like I said, the aforementioned unboxing video was for a bunch of new hard drives. I now have 5 hard drives on my computer, whereas I had 2 before. I found out that I had a 1 terabyte hard drive inside my computer casing that I wasn't using. So I plugged that in, and I bought a new 2 terabyte hard drive specifically for recording. I bought a, I believe it's Black Edition hard drive from, I can't remember the name of the company. Someone post it in the comment section below. I'm sure there's someone more tech savvy than me that can tell you the exact name. The important thing is it's a faster hard drive. So what that will mainly do Well, it'll do a number of things. First off, the fact that I have it on a separate hard drive means that I'm not reading and writing to the same hard drive at the same time. I'm reading from one hard drive to play this, and I'm writing to a different hard drive, which is what I was doing before. I was doing that before. So that's not entirely new, but that does help when you're recording, particularly when you're recording something like Minecraft, because Minecraft is really CPU and hard drive intensive. It's weird like that. But the important thing is it will, because the hard drive I'm writing to is faster, it reduces the likelihood of, you know, skipped frames and stuff when I'm recording it. So I may be able to keep a more consistent frame rate. As you can see right now, I'm pushing 60 the entire time, and I haven't had to adjust the settings or anything to make that happen. Whereas before, I think we were, I was locked at 30. Like I had to switch to 30 FPS because there was no way I was going to be able to record at 60. So now I'm pushing 60. The videos will look much better now. And if you think there isn't a difference between 30 and 60 frames per second, and I know I've said the difference isn't that great on Minecraft before, it's noticeable. Like it's a big leap. You know, twice as many frames means everything looks crisper, and all of the motions seem more fluid. And this makes you slightly less sick at 60 FPS than it does at 30. Let's see. Did I get anything interesting done? I don't remember where I left those diamonds, actually, now that I think about it. I know I started work down here. I'm going to pick up these because I want some XP. I do want some XP. That's one of the big things, is I need the XP to enchant everything, you know? It's hard work being a... It's hard work defeating the end dragon. Now, I do have the musket. I do have the gun. And keep in mind that gun is OP. If you've been watching 389 Gaming, I use the gun all the time. Like, literally, did I do this the right number of steps? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I did. I hear a skeleton walking around, and it's annoying me. I don't know where he is. I want to kill him. But yeah, gun is OP. So if I can get that boosted up to power +3 like I have on 389 Gaming, gun will take down the dragon real fast. So musket OP. Now, musket with diamond knife is better because the diamond knife it does damage with there's more diamonds. It's good. You need to mark this. I remember I had a trick for it. I think I did this. Is that how I did it? I really can't remember how I marked these. Oh, sorry, I had to fiddle around with my headset there for a second. I don't remember how I marked them. Okay. This is how I marked them, right? I have to check. Has to happen. Yes, this is how I marked them. I put a torch on the top stair. Good to know. Now to find my way back where I was. Please? Thank you. Good. Now, did I dig this all the way out? No. I'm going to dig it just a little bit further, in case there's more diamonds hiding just a little further out, you know, because that's always a good thing to find. You know, if you find 2 rows of diamonds, you're lucky. It's not something that's common, but you know, it can happen. So you might as well not take chances on it. Just push all the way out. Well, not all the way, but a decent way out, and hope for the best. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentary in this, and if you guys are coming over from 389 Gaming, because I'm sure that eventually I'll get some people coming over from 389 Gaming to see my channel as well. I have a very different, how should I put it, play style on my own channel than I do when I'm playing 389 Gaming. Because on 389 Gaming, you know, I fool around a lot, I shoot Kyle with muskets, I mean, seriously, I think I've killed him, like off camera, I've killed him at least 5 or 6 times. So in total, I think it's about... I mean, someone needs to count the number of times I've killed him. I think I've mentioned it every time. It's a large number, somewhere in the tens region. So, yeah, that's a very different attitude than the one I have when I'm playing on my own. Because when I'm playing on my own, it's a little bit more personal. You know, it's not the interaction between me and Kyle, which typically does devolve into us hitting each other. I mean, we fight a lot, we bicker a lot, we laugh at each other, we make fun, basically. So, my play style when I'm playing on 389 Gaming, very different from, the type of play style you're going to see here. Like, this is going to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more methodical, a little bit more slow-paced, a lot more conversation and dialogue between me and you guys. And I very much appreciate comments in the comments section. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. And I know that some people are a little shy to post in the comment section because they're worried about, someone making fun of them. I won't make fun of you, at least. I can't speak for everyone else, but I won't. If you're rude, I might joke at you. But... I try to be polite. So if you post something on my videos, you're not going to get a snarky response. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to say mean things. I try to reply to all my comments. It's not always easy. Sometimes it gets too much. Sometimes it gets obsessive, and I can't do that. Sometimes, people just post something in the comment section that I can't really reply to, or where I don't really have anything to say to it, like first. What exactly am I supposed to say to that? You said first. Good for you. That's nice that you were the first person on my video. I appreciate that, but I don't really know how to reply to it. There's no good reply to first, So let's just keep mining. Hope for the best. We found a little more diamond, and I am very, very stoked about finding diamond. It makes me so happy. Because we've been struggling with it, and it turns out, I think the last video I posted was the Trolled by Diamonds video. Actually, I think the last video I posted, I died. Lost all the diamond gear I'd made. So, yay, I've almost got a full set of diamond... Oh, I died. It's typical me. Very typical of me. Up. More diamond. Ooh, we are on a streak today. Diamond streak. We are doing good, guys. We are doing good. It is good to be back. It is good to be able to start working on my own videos again. I just, what's it called? Got off of a very difficult week at work. My boss was away on vacation, which isn't difficult in of itself. The problem was, not gonna lie, planning before he left was not the best. He forgot to write out a, keep in mind, like, where I work, we work shifts, and we have, like, a schedule that we run by. And for most of us, we have fixed schedules. Now, some of our employees don't have as fixed schedules. Like, they have a little bit more of an assorted or randomized schedule. And as such, they need more up-to-date information with regards to when they are supposed to be at work. Now, that being said, the particular person that disappeared had recently gotten a fixed schedule. However, she didn't seem to understand that she had a fixed schedule and didn't show up for work. And that was difficult. And also the fact that I didn't have, that my boss hadn't written out a schedule at all for us because he'd, agreed with he had made arrangements with everyone, orally, like talking, not whatever it was you were thinking, but talking, with words and language. to discuss when and where everyone was going to be, when everyone was going to be here. And I guess she didn't get the memo or something, but she didn't know that our boss was on vacation, and she asked for time off while he was away and couldn't, read his email or text messages or anything. And then just assumed, based on the fact that she didn't get a reply, that it was okay that she didn't show up. And of course it wasn't, and that led to a big fight. And she was very young, so her dad actually came in and started arguing with me over it. And I'm just like, seriously, man, just give up, I understand she made a mistake, but it's not okay. You need to be a little bit more proactive in your workplace. And I forgot I need a pickaxe. So, anyways, day-to-day life conversation done. Now that we're done talking about my life. So I've gotten off from that week now. I actually have 2 days off for once. This may come as a surprise to you guys, but because I usually work weekends, I only have 1 day off at a time, usually. And that's abnormal. So I have, my irregular schedule makes it a little difficult for me to find the time to record. Because, once I'm off from work one day, I like to just relax for an entire day and not do too much. And then I'll record the next day. But because I've been working, every day straight after each other, and then I have 1 day off, and then I work more days straight after each other, it gets a little tedious, and especially after this week, because I had Sunday off because I had worked Saturday, and then I had to work Monday through Friday. And fortunately, I did not get called in today, because that was a possibility. I could have gotten called in extra today to help out, because we were slightly understaffed today, but not too much. So the life of the assistant manager is not an easy one, but I got through it, did well enough, only got into one bickering argument with one employee. Everyone else I got along with. Only had one nervous breakdown. I would say that's a win, considering that the situation was the way it was, with people basically being finicky and unreliable on both ends of the spectrum, both my boss and, my, I call them coworkers. That's the easiest way to call it. They're technically my subordinates, but doesn't really work that way. Like, I can't really boss them around, because most of them don't even realize that I'm actually second in command in the story even, but sometimes, most of them rely on me to give them information and feedback. So when they need me to take charge, when they need me to be in charge, then I'm in charge. But most of the time, my staff, or not my staff, my coworkers are competent enough that they don't need me to boss them around. So I'm not the boss, I'm more of a extra leader when need be, to put it that way. That's my preferred style of leadership too. I'm more of I'm used to taking the leader role, because I always had to do that in high school and a lot in college. And my preferred method of leading is to play people to their strength, let them do what they're good at, and help them to get better at the things they're not good at. And eventually, more or less, leave them to their own devices, because there's only so much you can micromanage. So it's easier if people know what to do and they can do it themselves. And believe me, I have had a fair few bosses that do micromanagement. It doesn't work. It does not work. Micromanagement works only in the most routine labor. If the labor you are trying to manage is so routine that you can fully micromanage it, then that's fine. But anything, like, especially today, where even, like, the simplest workplaces, like, you know, I work at a store, you know, I work at a nice store, and simply put, even in that type of fairly routine labor, like unskilled labor, we have so many different responsibilities at the same time, especially where I work, because you know, the particular style of our chain, or our store chain, is to have very few employees, basically to save as much money as possible by not having a lot of employees. So we're usually understaffed, but what that means is that we all have a lot of different responsibilities, and we have to have a lot of different skill sets. And when you're in that kind of situation, you need a different type of leadership. You can't lead by micromanaging, because you can't micromanage that many tasks. Instead, what you need to do is you need to instill your coworkers, employees, staff, etc., with the confidence and competence that they need to do their tasks on their own. You know, and that's what it is. We have a lot of very, very talented workers at my store. Now, you probably wouldn't be able to get that in the US, because you don't make enough working in a store in the US, even as an assistant manager, to where anyone with any level of competence would, or not competence, but anyone who could work anywhere else. If you could work anywhere else, you wouldn't work in a store, basically. So it's the poorest of the poor, people who really don't want to be there, people who struggle, or people who, you know, are having only their, or who, you know, are working it as their first job. And you know, we have a lot of people who are working at our store as their first job, and that's normal. But we have a fair few people who have just stuck around because it's the kind of work they're capable of. I'm there because I haven't found a new job after college yet. You know, I was working there throughout all of college, and I got upgraded to assistant manager after a while. I don't have the title assistant manager, so I'm more of a, what's it called, proxy, or like technical assistant manager. I'm the second in command, but there's no, like, I don't have the title of assistant manager, just because that would involve me having fixed work days, fixed wages, instead of making, you know, the hourly wages that I do. And technically speaking, I would actually lose money doing that, because I make, working the way I do, I make more than my boss does. I make more than my manager does per hour. So if I was to work as assistant manager by, like, that job position, if I was upgraded to assistant manager, I would make less money, because I would have fixed wages, and the overtime that I work would not be compensated. Now, I would have slightly better benefits, but I live in Norway. Benefits aren't a big thing here. So, how far along are we, really? I don't know how long I've been recording this, or how long I've been talking about menial routine tasks, and working in stores, and grinding. Which is what we're doing now. We are grinding. Alright, so we have a fair amount of diamonds now. I kinda want to try for an efficiency, or not efficiency. Oh, whatchamacallit? Let's see, is there any other way I can get good XP? Well, I've been cooking up some iron. That should give me some. There we go. Got a little bit more XP. I'm kind of lacking, though. I don't have enough, really, to enchant any sort of high-level enchants. but we will take a spin. Take a spin at trying to get fortune before we mine up the diamonds. Because you usually, especially when you're not getting a lot of diamonds, you usually want to get fortune on your pickaxe first. Efficiency. Okay, well, oh well. Because if you can get fortune on your gear before you, or on your pickaxe before you mine it up, you get the opportunity to get triple on some of them. Get a little critical boost to all of your diamonds, and that's good. You want that. You want the extra diamonds. You love the extra diamonds. Alright, let's see. Where do I have diamonds? I have some diamonds down here. Alright, there's one. There's two. Okay, that was only two. I don't think there was any more, but I will take the iron. Iron's not a bad thing to pick up. Iron is a good thing to pick up. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'll do any magic potions. I'll try to make a couple golden apples before I go fight the end dragon. But I've never been a potion person. I don't know really how much of a benefit potions give. Hold on a second. I've got someone bugging me on the phone.